Dude. Alrighty, welcome back everybody to another stream. Like I said before, there was going to be another stream for day 5 of obtaining every single item in Minecraft Survival. And here it is. This is day 5. Now, I did add the splash potions to the list. You can see here. I scroll up. Got all the awkward from the awkward to the water bottle. But today, I'm actually going to be going after this. Let me try. Yeah, awkward right there. I'm going to be going after ancient debris. I'm not into that yet, but I know there's a method to do it. It actually has to deal with beds, which means I gotta shear a lot of sheep. Now, why do I mention beds? Well, for one, you can't sleep in the nether. Same thing for the end, but you're going to be using the nether for this example. You try to sleep in it, it explodes. So, what's an easier way to do it? I know there's multiple ways to get beds. No, not beds. Sheep, not sheep, and ancient debris. I know that, but this is one feature that I've heard and can get to it pretty quick. I'm just double checking it. In these cases, I somehow have wool. Sorry. But I could also go back to the go back to the fucking what do you call it? Woodland Mansion. And I think I have that set to the Woodland Mansion. I know 433 or 4320, 4128. Okay. Because they always have wool and still peaceful. Now, could I use the same tracker that I used to find village or the treasure bastion remnant to find a closer mansion? Yeah, or even a village. Yeah, but I don't want to. Actually, made shear. I'm just gonna shear as much sheep as I can as I get there. I really don't need like specifically white, black, blue, purple, green, orange, or whatnot. but it would still be good to have extra wool, especially when I get to some of the other colors. When I do eventually get to black, brown, black, blue, brown, and all the other colors. Mainly black, blue, and brown. But I'm gonna do just if I hear sheep in the background or I see a sheep, I'll shear it. But most likely, I'm just gonna head to this woodland mansion, and then go through the rooms, get the wool I need. Now wool, do it because I'm gonna need about 50 netherite. Why 50? That's gonna take a long time for 50. Actually, no, 50 or 59. Yeah, 59. Well, no, 60. I'm good. Good. My goal is to get a stack almost of ancient debris for a netherite. For with the netherite ingots. Now, why so many? Well, it's simple. There's a lot of netherite I gotta get. The blocks, the block of netherite, right? The netherite ingot, the boots, chest plate, helmet, leggings, boots, sword, pickaxe, axe, shovel, hoe. Spear, horse armor. You name it. I got it. I'm gonna need it. Actually, pull up the list. Just go here. Just simply scroll down. Netherite. So you can see we got the axe. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So gonna need 16, and for all of those 16 ingots, really, maybe apart from the netherite upgrade. But for the others, okay, that's 15. It takes 4 netherite scrap. Actually, no, 14. It's about 62. Still, it takes 4 netherite scraps and 4 gold ingots to make 1 netherite ingot. one netherite ingot for that. That's why I wanted to go through the Bastion Remnant, which I'm a treasure, which still might do. Because if we go to, I think I fully closed it. I'll go over why I have that in a sec. So, Bastion Remnant Minecraft. If we go down here, so this is the bridge, the one that I went to first. Well, yes, they do have the netherite upgrades. Just trying to find it. There, it's a 10% chance. Now, the generic, obviously, same thing. Netherite scrap, while you can find it here, it's still 4.5% chance to get. Hogland stable, same thing with those, but still 5 and 8%. That's why I want a treasure Bastion Remnant. Because not only it's a 100% chance to get netherite, another netherite upgrade, but it's also a 35% chance to get a netherite ingot, 24.5% chance to get ancient debris, 19.9%. 19.9% to get netherite scrap, and even then 10.3 for another ancient debris. Why is there another one? So even if you want to try to find a golden in the notch apple or the enchanted golden apple, it's still a 5.3% chance at a treasure Bastion Remnant. So I think so my code. Nope. Okay. Let me just type my seed and copy that, paste, submit. So there's the first one we went to. And this, I think that was the second one. No, this was the second one, and I was heading to this one. I might take those nether portals, abandoned room portal, whatnot, and then just do that. But I might head to this one. Actually, I think I already went to this one. I know. But when it told me to go, when I searched it, it was like negative 400 and Z, or 48. I think it was where I was. It led me to here instead of this one. So, like I said, the treasure is where you want if you're trying to find netherite ingots, like naturally spawning netherite ingot slash ancient debris and or netherite scrap. Now, if I do happen to find netherite or ancient debris and netherite ingots, will I not have to deal with that? Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier if I find netherite ingots there instead of trying to do the bed method where you dig down to negative 15 Y, mine out, place a bed, kaboom, and see if you find netherite ingot or netherite or ancient debris. It still doesn't help the fact I need at least one of each, one ancient debris and one netherite scrap. So there's that. And you really don't need a Silk Touch pickaxe to mine ancient debris. All you really need is a diamond pickaxe, which I have. But now, I think it's over here now. Yeah, 4320, 4128. The reason why I have obviously on peaceful is just so I'm doing this bit of exploring, I don't get randomly killed. Even though most of the time I do like it, in game, obviously. But even though there are times where I do intentionally kill myself to get back to my base in game Twitch, there are moments where I just don't want to, die. I want to continue exploring and just casually searching for some of these items. I could have waited to do netherite until I get to it, but like right after quite a bit of items, I'm gonna need to deal with finding netherite or ancient debris. So instead of worrying about it now, I might as well do it. Doing it then when I need to find it, I could just do it now. Yeah, I could just make the room, set the redstone lamp down, and not activate it. I want just the netherite armor. Even though diamond is iconic to a lot of people and it has a lot more memories of being the OG armor, I just want to have netherite because it's the closest thing you'll ever get to the color black or having armor that's black without mods. So I do find getting netherite now will be game changer. And then I gotta find mending. I already have a mending on a golden axe. Which, do I like it? No. But honestly, having it on something that you could just chop down a tree, XP to recharge it is totally fine in my book. But plus, even if I don't end up using the bed method, just having a bunch of wool on hand will be and can be extremely useful. Now, I do not have a bucket because I want, obviously, the lava. But, it is what it is. Now, I am expecting the wool that can spawn here to be upstairs. I think I already went through that. There's still a bunch of allays. Oh no, there's wool here. Just so y'all can see. Chest there. And time to head upstairs. Now, this floor and the next floor up, they typically have wool, like right here. And I believe there's a whole chicken up there that's practically wool. Like I said, if I don't end up using the wool as ammo for um to find ancient debris, then that could be then it can be for the other items I'm gonna be needing that are wool. Time to head this way. And hey, I get some colored carpet. Like pink, red, and that's it. But I am getting a lot of white wool, which white wool I do like, because you can easily color it. I'm not gonna worry about that villager face. I might, but I strongly doubt I'll even go after it. Now, this was the room where I got all those illumies or whatever. A blue carpet and light blue carpet. Gonna place these birch leaves for now. Yep, there's the chicken. Now, as for getting the colors for these wool, for obviously wool, that is going to take a bit of time because, well, for one, some of them you need to smelt another item. Like green, if you just want straight green, you gotta smelt a cactus. Lime green, if you happen to find a sea pickle, can mine that, but other than that, you really don't need that much. But even then, for cyan, you need either find it via a wandering trader trade, or just combine blue and green dye. Which cyan is one of my favorite, is one of the colors I do prefer to use in Minecraft. I do wish that there were more colors, but Mojang doesn't seem fond of adding even more colors to the wool color. And in my opinion, it's just stupid. So, another chicken egg. So we got plenty of white wool. And just so I can use this shear up a little bit more. Shear this last sheep. Right. And then head back. Let me see it. There is a chest that just got buried. Yeah, let's see it. Those despawn. And I'm just gonna drown myself in game. Here you go. Peaceful. And then just start dumping some wool out. We're gonna put those shears there. Wool, 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 wool. Alright. I'm just gonna take these beds just in case. Alright. Some here, some back that's it. Okay. I'm gonna need a bit more iron pickaxes so I don't have to go through the diamond one. Right, now, gotta do is steel. Okay. So if we go here, negative 784 and 160. And actually, in case I need to build, gonna go get some cobblestone. I think it's more over here. So I have to climb up here. And the basalt deltas. Yep. Actually, I think I went here already, judging because of that. Okay, so we'll go to negative 1,680 and 96. Actually, no, I think I went to here, Bastion Bridge. That was negative 448. This is 160. Okay. Oh, yeah, when I was going after the glowstone. I'm gonna continue going through here. Just find some little bit of salt. I legit went forward in my chair just so couldn't make it. That's how sketch I'm being right now. Kind of scared. And there's one iron pick down. There's seriously another fortress right there. Script. You know, even if I just find like one netherite ingot, I can easily make like a sword or a pickaxe or something. Well, if I happen to find all 16, then I need 14, 15, somewhere around there that I need, and it's a W in my book. There's a chest right there. This generated very fucking awkwardly. Saddle, iron horse, and gold ingot. Oh, there's a chest behind me. Okay. Copper, horse armor, another flint and steel. Oh wait, rib armor trim. Hold up. 5 out of 18 armor trims have now been collected. More obsidian. I'll get rid of the extra flint. Steel. Now, I should be kind of disappointed that I found another one of these, but honestly, I don't give a shit right now. Just finding that that ribbed armor, I think ribbed and silence have to be one of my favorite. but I can't remember which one I like more. Another the diamond horse armor. I think I need that for I think I need that for the golden thing or another armor thingy mabobber. What am I doing? No. On the way out. Hmm. I seriously do not want to fall, so being cautious as I physically can be without being too just for shits and giggles. I need more blocks, so I think cobbled deep slate also works, but I'm not 100% sure for the nether. So when all else fails, just mine a bit of netherrack or netherbrick or whatever this is fucking called. I think I'll get a stack of this. Okay. And there goes all my nether brick. I have some basalt, yeah. AV. You're currently watching me adventure to a bastion treasure, while also collecting a bunch of netherrack as building blocks. As I have no cobblestone in my inventory anymore, and I'd rather not use redstone dust, or the redstone lamp. Phew. Oh, that was extremely close to lava. Try to head over there. You gotta watch out for those lava falls. Yeah. I'm not used to actually going out and obtaining items like this. Now you're gonna see something that you probably don't want to see, but I honestly don't give a shit. 784. Okay. do not like trying to run on soul sand. I know there's the fucking soul speed boots, but I don't have those. Nor am I gonna try to get them from the piglins because they don't have gold and B. I just don't want to deal with it. Okay, so technically I'm at, so it was 780, negative 780. So now I just gotta go in this direction till 160. Shouldn't be too hard. All I gotta do is just mine through here. Okay, never mind. Ow, ow, ow. Under control. Sir, that is lava. And this is a legalized nuclear bomb. That's fire. Alright, have fun. I'll try. Ow, 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 ow. Legalized nuclear bomb. Ain't no way I blew into fucking lava. What the fuck? Okay. I found a way out. Oh, lava. Ugh. light's still on. Gonna build down. Nice and slow. Try to minimize fall damage. Ow. I just want to make sure. Okay, so should be straight ahead from here? I think it's our shape out ahead. Alright, well, that's another arc to use. You guys see it right there. I have another one? Yeah, another stack. Yep, I see it. There it is. So close. Um. I gotta do this just once. Not telling me figure it off. One sec. Edit. I can't. Yeah, no, I'm dead. I was so close. Try this again. Man, I hate myself. I also hate this game. If I had a fire res potion on me, I would have done it, but I didn't. If you're curious what I was trying to do, I was going to activate cheats. Apparently you can't activate cheats in a world that's already been created. Um... List. Oh. This video. I think that's where I went. I think that's where I went to the Nether Fortress. Yeah. All I know is once I get what I need from the Nether, I am not coming back unless I need to. At least want to obtain items. Okay. Hey, I think I remember going through here. Yeah, I remember right there, right there, right there, right there. Because if I somehow I just gotta follow my netherrack or netherite. Net nether brick. Is there. Show me where I went. No. There it is. this doesn't help where I went. That's iron pick. I gotta hit that towards that way, so. Oh yeah, there's where I bridged to. That is okay. Oh yeah, no, wait. I remember because I was actually going that way, and then I saw that we were way over 780. And I backtracked. It was about. All I know is I mined somewhere. Looks like I gotta do it again. Wait, hold up. Nice that netherrack. I think I placed it. Let's see, hold up. Yep, there's my bridge. I remember because it was that Dragast. Now I gotta wait a lot of building blocks. Time to finish what I started first. First, let's get the gold, and then I'll go take a look in that chest. Alright. Okay, I see another ancient debris. That's good. Another ancient debris is always good. Gilded blackstone. Alright, 3 iron blocks. Okay, diamonds. Get rid of... Nope, I got rid of the wrong one. Now let's see what this diamond sword has. Knockback 2. Okay. Burn that. And burn that. Okay, now time to find the other chest. Hmm. Here goes my iron pick. No, that my very last iron pick. Go back the diamond. Hmm. I'm definitely not burning this ancient debris. I guess I gotta go to do the bed trick. So this time, I actually wanted to do that. That was a somewhat successful trip. The reason why I say somewhat successful is because I died. And yeah, it was kind of a bitch. Kind of a bitch to deal with. But I'm gonna do the whole ancient debris shit next time. But this is not where I end the stream. Even though I have been live for an hour 30, I am not ending the stream there. There. So only yesterday or last night, I was only able to do or get one done. By one, I mean one room done. And that was Acacia Log. So if we scroll practically back up to here, really zoom in. Actually, no, we did leaves. We were on the logs. If I look here, I was on the logs. Okay. So, trying to see. No. Okay. Trying to see where I. Okay, there's that, and that. So I got ancient debris, and then I got the netherite scrap. All I was mainly curious about was the ancient debris. Why? Well, because it's one of the hardest items to get, especially if you want to get a full set of netherite armor and full netherite tools. And for some of the odds and ends, like netherite horse armor, netherite novice armor, things like that. So I did get diamond. So that's a plus. I'm just. Is there an next second? I'll double check that those aren't waxed. Yep. That was waxed still. Okay. I just want to organize. So got oxidized, exposed. Okay, so hold up. Weather. Uh. So got regular, exposed, weathered. Okay. Door, wax, exposed, waxed, weathered. Okay, so now I just need door wise. Just need that. Okay. I also want to get rid of that. Honestly, knockback 2 on the diamond sword, while also having another diamond sword. Kind of goated. Kind of goated. Just up there. Just so I have an even amount. Okay. Not there, not there. Miss it down here. Okay, so yeah, you see leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I only did 2. Okay. I mean, hey, everyone makes mistakes, so. Realistically, I could make a full diamond set, which only needed really headset or helmet and pants, but I'm not going to. Turn that off. What? Subwoofer lullaby. That was a dolphin. I thought it was something else. I need a shovel. Is there a spare shovel? Here, where is a spare shovel? There is the shovel. See, as far as getting the netherite, I'm gonna wait until I get to the loader end. Or items that start with N, /items or whatever. So I gotta get more torches, so that means more coal. just mine all this lapis. Now, even though this may seem stupid to mine, lapis instead of silk touching the lapis, or especially when it comes to deep slate. But as of right now, I do not have a silk touch pickaxe. I have a silk touch axe, not a pickaxe. Acacia log, and that is now number 9 out of 1,526. So if we go back to this list, we now have to get or do acacia planks. And this is going to be interesting. Not really as interesting as you may think. Because again, I pre-got all of the acacia stuff. So it's that, but at least with the acacia planks, it's one of the first items that I'm gonna be doing in this series. I have more than one of. You can see. So, yeah, there's that. It's still gonna work the same. I've seen. Now, like I said, this inspired. I started doing this back in 1.16.2 or whenever then that 1.16 pretty much the Nether update. So I've wanted to do this for a while, but streaming it, I was a bit iffy. It wasn't until I think I saw one video where a guy obtained every item without a crafting table, which is something that I won't do because I will catch myself out using a crafting table on accident, whether it's to make more iron pickaxes or things of that nature. So that was out of the table. Another one was the same thing. I obtained every item, but the guy sorted it, and he only got. He just went, and it was already on a pre-existing world. This other dude with the just an auto sorter or whatever. And I'm not dogging on them or talking shit to them. They did something that is pretty time consuming and pretty painful depending on what block you're going with. Whether it's netherite, you're trying to get all the netherite armors, or getting getting netherite or deep slate emerald, or even getting the silence armor trim. You know, just some of the rarer items I respect them a lot for. But I feel like what I'm doing, as far as just doing this, is a bit different. Now, I'm pretty sure someone has done this in the past. Not what I'm doing, like building out every single storage room for them, but attained every item legitimately on a fresh new world. But obviously what I'm doing is not practical or around, shall you say. So, you know, that's what it is. Now, would I have loved to make an auto sorter for this setup? Yeah. Do I want to spend thousands of hours watching videos and then of developing it for each room? No. I might do it once I complete it. It will take time, but it will probably be done. But obtaining every item, that will be done. And the only reason why I bring that up is because I uploaded day one, part one of this, where I made the world and actually went out and found where I wanted to build and replace my house, and then eventually build the room out. Last I saw, that got like 23 views within like a day, which I know that's not a lot. One of the I know big streamers can get that in like 2 minutes, or not even 2 minutes, a millisecond. But for a beginner like me, it's a lot. It's even the same thing with one of my this was like 3 years ago or so. Whenever I got this computer, it was playing through the classic Doom levels until I die or whatnot. And one of them almost had me die, but that got 373 views, and my channel is at 100 subscribers. So that's a lot. And last I checked, I'm one away from hitting 100 subscribers. So yeah, That's that now. We're into the double digits. 10 out of 1,526. I keep that open. But I'm actually going to go intermission because I want to double check. Yeah, so currently I have the YouTube content or channel content page up on YouTube Studio, and I'm not going to show it. But literally, day one, part one of getting every attainable item in Minecraft Survival, I uploaded the same day I ended part two. Part two, or day three, part two, and right now it has 23 views and 1 like. Part or day one, part two, which I uploaded this morning, that has 3 views. So I'm reloading that. Yep, now it went from 23 views for day one, part one, to 24, and then day one, part two got 6 views. Still pretty good. And yeah, still at 99 subscribers. My views are up. So I got a lot of them. So I'm not complaining. I do like to see growth. And so yeah. And yeah, the episode was playing Classic Doom Till I Die E3 M4 to E3 M6 Part 1. I think I was tired then, but it was literally Christmas Eve. I uploaded that, and then I uploaded Part 2 a little bit later, and Part 1 has 373 views. And just looking at from when I started streaming it, or started uploading again, which was October 21st, 2023, is when I started uploading again with first video back in over 2 years. That's when I had this computer and I was playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Story mode. So there's a lot of videos I just uploaded one thing that, yeah. This was all back on Roblox when, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, I usually just looking back, I had the first video back in September 8th, 2018. And then yeah, A lot of the videos I did were kind of garbage in a way, so I'm glad I'm making a little bit better content. Not great, but a little bit better. So, anyways, before this goes into more of a me reflecting on how shitty my content was when I first started, it really goes for anyone. So I'm gonna stop that, and then next. So after, let me actually go back here. So after acacia planks comes acacia pressure plate. Actually, I'm gonna go back into the nether just so I can get blaze rods. And I'm gonna actually make a full set of diamond armor. Just need head and pants. Helmet and pants. I just need 12. C. Yep. A full set of diamond armor. I love it. Honestly, I know everyone uh prefers netherite. Something about diamond is nostalgic. And I know diamonds are more common nowadays. Than more common than how they were before. I don't give a shit. Diamond armor will always be my go-to armor when it comes to Minecraft. And I was gonna say, I don't know why, but I know why. Because it's blue. Oh, I didn't mean to throw my diamond sword. I don't know if he... I don't know if he dropped it, but I think I would have gotten in my inventory if he did. one. Up. That's a burn to death. That's the healing. Sit here and heal. I think that's actually good enough. Impulse the I already have is 16. Okay. I thought we got looking at another Wither Skeleton Skull. I'm so shocked because of that. The fact I got Wither Skeleton Skull. Now, I do have, apart from those 4, which I'll leave 1. Okay. Now I know I have a brewing stand somewhere. Oh. I'm stupid. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna need a bunch of glass bottles. So, it's like that. Yep. Okay, 15 glass bottles. I know I have. I'm gonna smell all my sand that I have. Just double checking if that's literally all of my sand. That's all my sand. Now, why am I need? Well, if we go here. Sorry about that. there goes my sock. Or the muffle thing on for the mic. Gotta grab it with my feet. There's shit on it. Anyways, so you're gonna need a lot of these items, or all of this, from obviously the water bottle to awkward, mundane, thick, and then night vision, invisibility, leaping fire resistance, sweat to slowness, Pearl Master, water breathing, healing, harming, poison, regens, strength, weakness, slow falling, wind charging, weaving, oozing, and infestation. So there's for lingering, splash. I don't have a potion up, but also for potion. So there's obviously night vision, but we also, which requires a golden carrot, but we also need a night vision variant for the splash, and then lingering. So literally could do 3 of these, have, or do 4, one for the regular variant, which I'm not gonna. This is what I've actually been debating, if I should have it be add the extended versions, like have an extended variant of night vision, or it's like a 3-minute night vision, and then the 8-minute one. Same thing with the splash, and then 45-second and 2-minute version of each. But then I would have to do it for invisibility. Actually, no, I would have to do. I have to make. Let's see, 4 for regular. I think I need. I'm trying to do this in my head. So, I need 2. One regular, one extended for normal drink. 2. So I need 6 night vision potions for just night vision. So I need 12 night vision potions just for the potion of invisibility, unless I somehow find one through a Water Trader trade. But I know this is on the invis is extended invisibility potion of invisibility. But then I would have to do or get invisibility. I need 13 night vision, 2 of them lingering, just so I could get arrow invisibility. So, yeah, that's gonna be rough, to say the least. But for now, I can make I can make awkward. And I only really need one awkward potion. So I don't have to go too crazy. There you go. Technically 3, but that's why I made this chest out here. This is where I'm gonna do all that. So might as well get potion or night vision done. So that needs a golden carrot. I think I have some golden carrot in the chest. But remember, I gotta do 2 variants of it. So, and I believe it's gold nuggets to make a regular carrot golden, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I know someone's gonna be asking, how come I'm not doing the Potion of Lucky or the Decay? Well, for one, the Lucky Potion, the Potion of Luck, you cannot obtain that in Survival. You would have to do that in Creative. So the Lucky Potion or the Luck Potion is off the table. For now. So to extend it, I need redstone. I'll go down here. Because I believe the decay potion, withered. How? Wait, hold up. This is confusing as shit. Arrows. So my sock fell. The foam on the mic fell again. Oh, I think for the withered. Uh. Be all tipped arrows. Just a view. Okay. Okay. If I go back. Oh. Oh, I guess that's the decay is where they're two. Why would it need gunpowder? Wouldn't it need um a potion of decay can be obtained via commands, but is also integrated. Obtaining as a tipped air rarely in Fletcher trees. Chance of 1%. Oh, so this is like a bedrock. Potion of decay is a potion that provides wither effect. See, this one is only creative as well. I think if you do thick, that's potion. Yeah, it's just glowstone. Okay. So I need redstone and glowstone. I only have redstone, no glowstone. Okay. So I gotta break all of this. Okay. One of those out. Redstone. Okay. And I gotta grab the redstone. Of course, as I'm going down, that goes off. Oh, wait, no, that extends. I'm just gonna keep that there. I mean, at least the fermented spider eye does something good. Instead of turning like a potion of healing into a potion of harming. Ugh. So these two, this night vision and this night vision, they're getting the splash treatment. These two, they're not. I believe it's just goldstone. I literally just said goldstone. Glowstone? No. It's gunpowder. Do I even have gunpowder? I generally might have to go and kill creepers. Definitely keeping a water bottle here. I generally might have to go and kill creepers. Because I do not see a single thing of gunpowder, and I do not, so I gotta go kill creepers. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 that's weathered already. I just need you oxidized so I can wax you. You nearly done? No. Alright. I think I'm gonna... I think I have bones. Yeah, bone. I do. Nice. I think I need a silk touch axe for that. And I think I have it in here. No, that's mending. Okay. Luckily, I don't need a splash potion of keep that. Luckily, I don't need a splash potion of slowness or a lingering potion. If there's oxide exposed, I just need these to do the same thing. But yeah. To clarify why I was saying yesterday when ISIL or Cecil, whatever, had his very first dog, and I said I was mainly looking for a black dog, two black dogs, is because both of those were technically my childhood dogs. Same thing with a gray cat. Now, said this before, but I'll say this as well. When I was growing up, I had a dog. Well, obviously, two black dogs, but one dog that was there since I was practically born. Her name was Chubsy, and she was a Pitbull mutt or Pitbull mix. And when I said I had her since I was a baby, literally, she was born in '04, September of '04, and then I was born in November '04. So where I was born the same within a month of her, or within 2 months, or somewhere around there. And I loved her. So, but she passed away in 2016. Actually, about I think almost I think 10 years ago now. Which kind of sucks. I'm thinking about it. 10 years ago, I lost Chelsea. Anyways, that's why I want one black dog. But why two? Well, 4 years later, or not 4 years later, like 10 years later, uh, my dad came home with another dog. Now, I do want to say Chubsy had a brother. His name was Tigger, also a pit bull mix, but he passed away. I think 5 years or so, 5 years later or something like that. I totally forgot this whole story, but I think it was like he had a stroke and they were worried for me because I was 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old, so they didn't want me to go pet pet him. Pet him, and then I get bit. Understandable. But so 10 years later, 10 years later, 2014, my dad comes home with a puppy. That's just not. It's just not no ordinary puppy. It was a pit bull, which a purebred pit bull, and his name was a boy. We named him was Huckleberry, or Huck for short. But he had other nicknames like dumbass, asshole, dickhead, dickwad, fuck it, motherfucker, all the lovely dog names. Now, I do want to make this clear: we did not abuse or beat any of the dogs. Didn't beat Chubsy, didn't beat Tigger or Huckleberry. Just want to make that clear. And for YouTube, or for Twitch and YouTube, but mainly Twitch. So I go. So we had him, and you know, even though he was a dumbass at times, still loved him. I really should have showed him more love. And this actually happened recently, about almost 4 years ago, 4 months ago. Uh, the day after Christmas, he passed away. We took him to the emergency vet because he was howling in pain, and they found a tumor close to his heart, and it sucked that we had to put him down, but you know, it was either that or just have large amounts of debt. So December 2025 was the last day. 25 was the last day I ever saw him, and it still doesn't feel real, especially what happened a year ago. So we had another cat. Her name was Mushy. She was a stray, and me and her, and I was young, and I vividly remember, but me and her never really got along. She would always swat, hiss. Even when I tried to get her pets, she would just swat, hiss, and run away. So they put her down. And a year later, that was in 2009. In 2010, a neighbor who had kittens and wanted to get rid of some kittens came up to me, and I was 6 at the time, to me and my dad playing catch. And as me and him were playing catch, she comes over to me and says, I'm not going to use my real name, but she pretty much said, "Hey, Corvette, do you want a kitten?" And even to my dad, she asked if we wanted a kitten. And 6-year-old me, her kitten, there's one chance, not multiple. Anyways, so my 6-year-old me, her kitten, and I immediately ran over to look at him. Now, like I said, it was a year or so after they put down Mushy and they didn't want another cat. But how are they going to tell their 6-year-old son, no, you can't have a kitten? It's just not right. So eventually, we got the cat I was holding. They asked if I wanted it, and I said, yeah. Realistically, if it was up to my dad, we would have gotten all three of them, because there were 2 grays, I believe, 2 gray cats, and 1 tap beep. That worked, but didn't get enough power. 2 tab and a tabby, I believe. So, the one gray cat I was holding, we got, and that became Diesel. And she, oh my god. Even though there's times where she wanted to be left alone, there were other times where she wanted to cuddle me and just sit next to me and let me pet her as she purred. But again, we never abused her. We never hit her. When I was younger, yeah, I did it, but you know, again, 6-year-old me or younger me really didn't know better. But other than that, she was loved. She was well loved, well taken care of. Always fed her, the whole 9 yards. But October 12th of 2024, me and my dad went out. She wasn't feeling good. She went eat, and then she did the distress like cats would do when they're confused or whatnot. I just got yeah, I did. And whatnot, or when they're lonely. So they were planning on taking her to the vet, I believe Saturday, like the next day or something. But or Saturday, 2 days after or something. I don't know. Forgot when. But gunpowder. Ooh, gunpowder. But me and my dad went to go collect scrap metal from his place of work. As we were coming home, I went in to check up on my baby, my Diesel. Because last I heard, she was behind the chair. And last I saw, she was behind the chair. breathing. Little did I know when I saw her breathing behind the chair was the last time. When I came over to her, put my hand on her stomach or on her side to make sure she was breathing. She wasn't. And I was deep down. I just wanted to cry. I wanted to cry because I practically saw her grow up from being a kitty to an adult, and then found her dead. And I was truly, truly heartbroken. And my mother did not like what I just came, because she came in to tell my dad that. And then when she came in, as I was washing my hands, I said, Diesel's not breathing. And yeah. So when I eventually do find, when I have bones, two, when I have more if I happen to have raw fish, and I find a gray cat, and obviously a dog, black wolves, but mainly cat, the gray cat. I'm gonna name her Diesel. Maybe that one, Cat Diesel. And give her a blue collar because that's what she used to have. When we still gave her, when she still had a collar. I know that I didn't want this to go the press, but I had to clarify why I wanted those two black dogs or black wolves. Now, I doubt Mojang or any of the developers from Mojang are watching this, but it would be cool if they implemented something to immortalize Chubsy, Huck, and Diesel into the game by just having any wolf or any cat be changed to black with the name Chubsy or Huck or Diesel or Huckleberry even. But like I said, I doubt they're watching. But you never know. Or even hell, even if by some miracle a very popular Minecraft YouTuber, whether it's the OG YouTubers or even the old ones, the old even the new ones or the real OG ones like Dan TDM, Stampy, Pat. Or, actually, I would more say Dan TDM. Many of those do somehow find this and watch it and want to get in touch with the developers about that, that would honestly be cool. But like I said, I highly, highly doubt that. But I do have another dog. His name is Peanut. And he's a nut. Yeah, multiple of those, so I'll just start that back. I'm that back so I can start making the splash potion of the night vision potions. I'm gonna just drown myself in game. And once I make the night vision potion, the splash potion of night vision, I'm gonna end stream. Get into the splash potion. Or as I say, OG YouTubers and PewDiePie gets recommended to me. Right, well, that'll be it for me. And still, there was a lot of progress done. 5 out of 18 armor trims, and did 2 of those items and got a potion. So, I got 3 pings of course in the server. Alright. Anyways, that'll be it for me. Take care. Be safe. And I'll see if I'll do a part 2. I doubt, but you never know. I will upload day 2 part 1 shortly.